Ta-da! Sorry about that, everybody. Yeah, sorry about the delay. The second laptop that I use for testing the audio decided that it didn't want to have any audio for like full stop and then needed a complete reset because I never turn it off properly and then it to configure itself. So now we're here. Everything was fine, but chances are if I had gone live without testing the audio, I would have had audio issues and no way to fix them. So hello everybody, really sorry about the delay. I do try really hard to start on time, I promise. Wow, hello everybody. So first things first, Official Mike G and Domino are in the chat. They're our community moderators, and you may also see PlayStation Access pop up, which will likely be one of the PlayStation moderators doing their jobs. So please respect the moderators. They are taking time out of their day to cover this stream, which is really kind of them. So we are playing Shining Resonance Refrain today. This, I mean, mate, this is peak JRPG. Peak. I've actually never played one of the Shining games before. It is an on-running SEGA JRPG series. The original Shining Resonance came out in 2014 in Japan only. So what they've done is they've called it Shining Resonance Refrain. They've upped the graphics. They've added all the DLC, lots of swimsuits. And also a new mode, which actually gives 2 new playable characters. Now, this new mode is only recommended if you've played the game, the main game. So we're not going to be doing that today, but I will show off all the menus and everything at the end of the stream, so you can have a look at those yourselves. Otherwise, I think we're pretty much going to get on. SEGA have given us permission to stream up until the end of Chapter 2. Which should be enough for today's stream. There is a demo on the PlayStation Store. Now, the demo is basically Chapter 1. So we're playing from almost exactly where the demo leaves off, onwards. For any basic questions about the game you're seeing, such as when's it out, if it has Japanese audio, if you check, every time I do a live stream, I write a stream FAQ. Some of the most basic questions about the game. So just check the description for this video and you should find some of the answers you're looking for. Right. I said just get on with it. That's what people want, right? Oh. Okay, yeah. Good. That's all I see. Someone says there's nothing wrong with the stream. Good. I'm watching it from my side as well, and everything does seem okay for me. So, like, as in I'm watching it on the watch page. So fingers crossed. Okay, so it's very peak JRPG. Now, to me, I get a lot of Tales vibes from this. I'm a big fan of the Tales series. I got to work on a couple of them, so it's very much that way. So. The end of a demo, you basically escape and you come to this city. I skipped a couple of cutscenes and we basically start right here. Someone says hello from Bridgend. I'm from Abergavenny. There you go, not far from me. Definitely more like Tales than Final Fantasy, 100%. So let's go. So, just so you guys can see it, I'm just going to turn off my camera for a second, because there is the mini-map. I'm afraid I do cover it slightly, but you can press triangle, bring it up on the big screen, or you can just turn it off altogether if you want. There is a standard and a casual mode. I'm playing this on standard. But you can change it at any time, pretty much. You can also change the voice at any time. Alright, so before anyone asks if there's Japanese voiceover, yes it does. Yes, it bloody well does. Alright, let's go. I think it looks really pretty, but then I'm always fond of a game that's got lots of good colours. I'm always fond of some primary colours. I quite like Sonia's VA. I did spot you missed it. There was an earlier cutscene where I definitely heard Prompto. Definitely heard a little Prompto. A little Ray. No, Robbie. They're both in it, I think. Don't need to save just yet. very JR. I love JRPG character design. The basic plot, which you'll get from playing the demo, is that we Yuma, with the guy with the purple hair, trunk style, and we have the power of a dragon inside of us. And there's obviously some warring kingdoms, and one particular kingdom has come to free us from a dungeon because they would like our help, because our dragon is the most badass of dragons. Unsurprisingly, the bad guys also have dragons. And there are people that are experts on the dragons. And they can sort of control powerful magic using music-based instruments. Think the Dragon Zord and the Dragon Flute. Akechi is Prompto. Honestly, Prompto keeps popping up in everything. Okay, so we found our merchant. Good. Not just that, but if you were to make actual boob armor, if it was to get crushed, it would basically just crush your sternum. Like, you'd just be, yeah, anyway. There's no such thing as games only for PlayStation 4 Pro Hyperstar. There's no such thing as a game just for Pro. All games work across all PlayStation 4 models. The game is a bit like Ni no Kuni, Zimor, in the sense that it's part voice acted, part... Hello. Part reading. Yes. Always read chat. Chat is always open. I keep a special pop-out window just so I can focus on chat. You're sort of... Chat is my right eye. The game is my left eye. Well, I did... Hang on a sec. We've got both the ladies here. Let's pull Sonia around a bit. There we go. So, it is a Japanese game. I have warned you that it is very peak Japanese. The game does include the DLC that was launched in Japan back in 2014 when it launched. It has swimsuits, because it is. You know. Because, you know, it is... I like how the guy only gets regular and... I mean... Who are you protecting, love? Anyway, I'm going to put them back in their regular because that's the thing I need to do to concentrate. Although I do feel like leaving Yuma in his idol uniform, but we'll see. Okay. Good day. So, this will get explained to you now. Selections and affection. Sometimes when you're conversing with your friends, a selection will appear for you to choose how Yuma will reply. Depending on your selection, the affection of your companions will change. You should think about their personality and behaviours when replying. Letting time run out is also an option. Your companion's affection changes during events with them as well as battles. Get closer to the characters you like. Yeah, there's like a romance thing in this game. I'm kind of in for that. I'm kind of sold. Thank you for saving me. Well, I don't know about hidden characters, but this remake, comes with 2 new characters to play. So I'll show you at the end of the stream, when you start the game, you get to pick if you want to play Shining Resonance or if you want to do Refrain mode, which is the 2 new characters. I say new characters, they're characters that were previously unplayable and you can now play them. No, I think there are others, Bardsley, but I don't think we're going to find them just yet. Love a bit of alchemy. Oh, I love knowing that every JRPG just contains the basic elements. There's a merchant, there's some alchemy, there's usually a bit of like cooking or something. Oh. With item synthesis, he'll create potions and materials that be useful on your journeys. With my lisp. With aspect synthesis, he'll create aspect pieces that will come in handy in battle. So these work a bit like Materia in Final Fantasy VII, quite honestly. Yeah, for basic questions like when's it out, where's the demo, will there be Japanese voiceovers, always, every single live stream I do, I write an FAQ in the video description for you, so always check them out. No Baby Dragon, but Gigawatt, we will play Dragon Cafe soon from the creators of Harvest Moon. Yes. Braintree, I wish I could say, well, I think things are getting better. Since I started in the industry, it is getting better. But with I mean, what was this? This game was what, 2014 on PS3? And now it's only just coming out. Yeah, I think anyone who grew up playing JRPGs expects to sort of read. That's... Yeah, I did play the Little Harvest Moon remake, and I'm still preferring Stardew Valley, but Little Dragon Cafe does look good, so I'm currently begging the publisher to let me have it for live streaming. We'll see. You can switch characters, yeah, and we'll do a little bit of that. We're going to get out and do some battling very, very soon. It's like Ni no Kuni, it's got both. There is a fair bit of voice acting as well, which you'll see a little bit later. And you will recognise some of the voices as well. Or I certainly did. Yakuza Kiwami 2, we will definitely be live streaming, but it's unusual for me to be able to live stream a game more than 2 weeks before its launch. So if you're really expecting to see something live streamed here, chances are, yeah, expect it. It's a few weeks before launch.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Chia Carrot.
Care for a song?
No, I want to touch this cat though. Alright, let's head back to the inn. One classic JRPG remastered, Final Fantasy VIII. I mean, there's nothing else to it. Just want Final Fantasy VIII. Enchanted Arms, I have indeed. In fact, we were talking about that game on last week's live stream. I still have it. It's in the drawer down there. Yeah, it came up on last week's live stream. We were talking about the RPG we played last week, Rainbow Skies, has a similar style battle system to Enchanted Arms, and that's why it was brought up.
Would you like a forecast?
What kind of... I mean, I found it quite easy, and there is a... You can turn the difficulty down at any point if you want to. You get me, Spoonie. You get me. Oh, well, I'm very sorry to hear that. I am very... My deepest sympathies for you. I love weather. I play Final Fantasy 14, so it's like always knowing that the weather is changing and stuff is just... Weather! Stella is a scholar who studies the weather. She observes cloud patterns and will tell you about areas where the weather has changed. The types of monsters and the items you can collect all vary according to the weather. Oh, I love... Oh, sorry. Try learning about the weather from her. You may discover something new. Anyway, back to the inn.
Welcome back. There's someone here to see you. Uncle Burroughs, this is the boy I was talking about.
Ah, about time. You're our dragon boy, then.
Hey, Marco. I haven't encountered him yet. I'm still very, very early on in the game.
King filled me in. Call me Burroughs. How are you holding up?
Hi. It's, nice to meet you.
Oh, forgive me, Yuma. I should have mentioned. This is Burroughs, captain of the Knights of Astoria, and an old family friend.
Not turn-based. Sheriff, not too much longer now. We're going to start doing some battles, and you can start to have a little look.
If you're making a visit to the Seagull, that must mean you've got work for the Dragoneers, right?
I want 8 to get the 7...
Right you are, my lady.
treatment, though.
Seems something big is out terrorizing folk
Diet
beyond the
Coke.
walls.
Because I'm on a live stream, not my regular Twitch stream. I'm being a grown-up and drinking from a cup.
What, a monster?
I mean, it's a plastic stitch cup,
More than
but...
your knights can handle if you're asking for a Dragoneer to deal with it.
Well, the Knights of Astoria... See, we've got our hands full with something else right now, so...
what Dan Tronic just said. I want that.
I see. By all means, then, let's petition the Dragoneers.
So many peak JRPG words
Sonia,
in this.
There are other Dragoneers besides Kirika staying
Dragoneers,
here, right?
Diva Magicas, it's stunning.
3 of them all told, yeah. Kirika and 2 others all use the Seagull Inn as their base of operations. And when the throne doesn't have official contracts to offer, they go around assisting the people of Marga instead. There's not a soul in Marga who can't tell you a story about a stout-hearted Dragoneer. You can always rely on them.
There's actually quite a lot, Ron. If you like non-turn-based JRPGs, check out the Tales series. Their motion battle system is what made them relatively famous. The LMB.
By playing their armonics, they can
LMBS.
channel special magic and perform
That's their
feats
first
far
one.
beyond other people. All to
And
keep
each
the
game
peace, of course.
has an iteration of its battle system. Tales series is the 3rd biggest JRPG series in Japan.
Harmonics? Is that what you call those instrument weapon things Kirika and Excella were using?
Mm-hmm. Long ago, the shining dragon inside you gifted them to the ancients so they could protect themselves. There are supposedly 7 harmonic armaments in all, 3 of which are here in Astoria. The elves of Welland have another 3. And the last one's in the care of that imperial princess.
Welland? Oh, but isn't that Kirika's homeland? What's she doing fighting for Astoria instead?
Well, Astoria and Wellentine relations are peaceful. The elves' ancestors lived here a long time ago, so we've been allies for generations.
Told you this was a peak JRPG. Abyss is my favourite Tails game.
At any rate, I should go and see about this something big. You stay here where it's safe, Yuma.
You're going all by yourself?
Interestingly, we have a particularly good voice acting studio here in London. They're the voice acting studio that did both Dragon Age
now, can I?
and
It's my duty to aid
Ni
them
no
in my
Kuni.
father's place, you know.
Be that as it may, my lady. Maybe take Yuma with you all the same? Just to
Oh,
be
I
safe.
drink Diet Coke. That's all I drink, pretty much. Dragon Quest is the biggest JRPG series in the world.
Don't worry, Captain Burrows. It's just a scouting op. You don't have to be so protective.
No character customization in this. Set characters. Very normal, but you like that's like every game. You have to set the game up.
I'll be back before it's cold.
Ah, my lady.
I like
wait.
her VA. I think it's really nice.
She's gone. Emma, why didn't you stop her? Now I have to figure my plans out all over again.
Plans? What in the world are you talking about?
Nothing. Yeah, I didn't say a thing.
Tales of the Abyss was also the first one I worked on.
Now, how to fix this? Hey, Yuma! Little coward, are you letting the princess totter off into danger all on her own?
Huh? But she said she was just scouting, so...
No excuses. Get after her right now, boy. Hop to.
Wait, why? Why do I have to do this?
I do as he says, Your Radiance. Sir Burrows is a very stubborn
So
man.
after this cutscene, we're going to go out onto the world map and do some battles, so you guys can see what the battle
Fine,
system
I'll
looks
go.
like.
I'm going.
Allow me to accompany you, Your Radiance. If we hurry, we should be able to catch up before Sonia reaches the gates.
It is true, Steve, yeah. My Twitch channel is just twitch.tv/Hollieb, HOLLIEB, because I spell my name a bit different. Currently playing Jurassic World. That's our current game. We just finished Detroit last week. And then we did Captain Spirit earlier in the week. The Seagull Inn. Yuma and the party will stay at the Seagull Inn. The party's HP and MP can be restored by talking to Emma and resting. Make sure to rest often. Yes, JRPG Inn. JRPG bingo, everybody. You can tick that off. There are inns. Alright. Quest memos. You can open the quest memo by pressing R2. The quest memo has notes about quests you've accepted and their current status. Traits and bonds. Traits are the quirks and characteristics of each character. You can change them in the bond diagram menu. What the hell is a bond diagram menu? Characters next to each other on the bond diagram will form different bonds depending on the combination of the traits. The type of bond and its strength greatly affect the resonance that occurs during battles. Set up the traits the way you like them and create your own bond diagrams. Yes. Okay, so Diva Nature, good friend. Right, story. Okay. Cute. Right. So this was what I was saying about like 7. You get these aspects which you can attach to your weapon, so that gives us 10% HP. Oh yeah, so in the party menu, I'm sure there's a shortcut for this, but if you switch them, That's who you'll go into battle as. I'm going to go into battle as Yuma for now, so... There must be a way to do it on the fly that I haven't discovered. I should have put JRPG bingo on. We should have done that. My fault. Demo is pretty short for this one. It just gives you some introduction to the story and a very, very basic look at the battle system. But in all fairness, JRPGs are so hard to make demos of. So hard. Because to put someone late enough into the game for it to be really exciting, chances are you've not explained the battle system to them, and unless you're a seasoned JRPG player, it's going to terrify you. If you play JRPGs, you can, and you'll know this, you can pretty much pick up any JRPG and sort of just feel comfortable with it. But you won't expand the audience by terrifying people. World map! Yeah, Yuma is the main character, but you can go into battle as anyone. You can view the continent of Alfenheim by pressing the touchpad to open the world menu. The world map displays the next destination. Check it when you are going to a new location. Alright, let's do some battling. Field charts. Sometimes characters initiate a conversation while on the field. This is where I'm saying it's really like Tales. Various interactions can take place, including small talk and advice regarding your current objective. Depending on the message, you can respond by pressing L1 or R1. So, world map for anyone who wants to have a gander. It's warm here, and I have to have all the windows closed and the fans off for live streaming, so I'm not feeling great. Conducting! While pressing up, you can order your entire party to change strategies. This is called conducting. It's called ordering. You can use it to change the behavior of your party members. Additionally, by pressing the other arrows on the D-pad, you can give out individual orders to each party members. This is called solo conducting. Solo conducting is an individual order to one of your allies. Regardless of the current strategy, he or she performs the action commanded. Give out appropriate commands and defeat your enemies by synergizing with your allies. So, you can notice that little bar around Yumi? That depletes every time you make a move. You can only chain attacks until that runs out, and you'll see it in the next battle. So once that runs out, you sort of just got to wait for it to recharge. It's not a major issue. You can see it draining now as I attack. Those moves take up MP, but don't take up the AP. Oh, SEGA Europe here. Hey guys, thank you for letting us stream this a little bit early. That's very kind of you. I'm going to take on a good couple of battles, get some leveling up done.
We've been spotted. Let's go.
Oh, what is that? I've not seen one of them before. I don't get anything for that. So, you also notice a little blue target on the enemies. If that flashes red, you can initiate a break. Once a break has been initiated, they'll take more damage. Now,
Diva Magica.
certain enemies require different things for breaks. Like for some, it's physical attacks while they're casting. That is what will cause the break. So you kind of need to pay attention to that. We're still so early in the game that it's just like, you know, hit it and have fun is basically what's happening here. So you can see now my AP is almost out and I can't now attack until that recharges. So that's just to stop you having an untold amount of attacks. During battle, you can escape by running out of the battle arena. You'll need to push against the battle arena for a few seconds. When you escape, you will not receive any experience, gold, or items from the battle. Escaping is a valid strategy when encountering a powerful enemy. These remind me, it's so sad because of my entire life, but they do remind me of the cat release. Ailments. Someone's forgetful. At times, incurring attacks in combat will trigger an ailment. Ailments have various effects, such as lowering stats or becoming unable to perform actions. Some ailments wear off over time, others remain even after the battle is over. You will recover using force abilities or items. Your party members also have force abilities that can inflict ailments on your enemies. Use ailments to swing the battle in your favour. Is she silenced? For real? Orange, come on. Dewey, Vib, and Hoffy crawlers? Alright.
We've been spotted.
Potions! We like potions.
All right.
We don't actually need to go that way, we need to go this way. Yeah. Advantageous encounters. When an advantageous encounter occurs, the enemy is able to perform actions for a time, giving the player an advantage. Advantageous encounters are likely to happen when encountering the enemy from behind without being noticed. This looks like a really happy chocobo. Resonance. During combat, an ally may trigger an instance of resonance. The character who resonates will support the player in various ways. The way they support the player will change depending on the bond that is currently set. The stronger a character's bond is, the more likely they are to resonate.
I've done it.
I think there are 8 chapters, I think. I tried to do a little Google of that earlier on, and I only saw one forum with it on. That's not exactly the best way to confirm information with one source, but I'm afraid that's all I have time to look at.
How's that?
Yeah, chicken for dinner tonight.
All right.
I'm at the very beginning of this game, so it's not too bad.
Yes.
Like, this is literally the first world map, like, you encounter. It's very simplistic. There's loads of them. break. Just that, never mind. Whatever. Whatever.
We're doing great.
The music sounds a bit like what? The battle end music sounds like a battle lost tune. I'll pay more attention. Waifus and husbandos. And I love that that's just like language that people who play JRPGs just universally understand. You know what that means? Bulbasaur, Venusaur. Yes, break. Yes, you can. I will show you some conducting right now. So, so that's her, and then I can just put.
Let's go with this plan.
But actually, we're just gonna act freely. But I can call for heals from her whenever I want them. So this lady, bow and arrow, but she's basically your healer. No battle royale mode, as confirmed by SEGA. Is it coming home? I'm Welsh, mate. It can do what it wants, quite frankly. Do what it wants. All I know is on Saturday I'm going to be in the Pride Parade, so that's all I care about. I don't think it sounds that depressing. I mean, we're at the beginning of games, so these are basic bitch enemies. These are the basics. Sorry, Venusaur. But you had it coming. You started it, mate. Come on, break, yes. You see I'm not doing any damage. Yeah. Come on, Sonya. Be useless. Hi. I guess I can sort of hear what you mean. Am I in the calm land? I'm not. I love the music for the calm land. Ninja High Road was my favourite little jingle. I love that one. It's such a like deep, resonating music. Love me. Alright. Let's see what we've got going on. So we got lots of potions, that's good. You can set up to 4 force abilities in the force menu. So that's what you're seeing me use in battle. If I press L1, a bit like Kingdom Hearts, then you can go into a sub-menu that allows you to use additional powers. So a bit like using thunder and whatnot. So we've now learnt Spark, and that uses 13 MP. So we've got both of hers. And both of hers. Okay. We're gonna be... An attendant looks after the dragoneers. She spends every day running around like a mother. I think we're gonna leave that one. Ah, Shining Maid. There are times when it's have to become a maid. They can tend to a certain someone. That's a bit... I prefer Sonya. From the Moonlight Beauty? Maybe. Alright. Let's go and attack the griffin. They don't chase you that far. You can run past them if they spot you. They'll give it a little bit of a chase, but it's not too bad. They'll snap back quite quickly. So if you really do want to run away, right. So this is what Yuma is all about. Yuma can now unleash the power of the Shining Dragon. Dragon Shift. When Yuma releases the power of the Shining Dragon, he can perform a Dragon Shift. When controlling Yuma, hold L1 and press R1 to transform into a dragon. In addition to the increased power, Dragon Shifting also decreases the MP used to perform force abilities for the other Dragoneers. Mate, told you the JRPG. The Griffin is a dangerous monster. Transform and fight with Sonya and Kirika. Shining Dragon Tutorial. The Shining Dragon can attack with circle and triangle. He also has a dash attack with X and a backstep with square. Actions of the Shining Dragon do not consume AP. Also, he strengthens the abilities of the Dragoneers in battle with him. Kirika is a Dragoneer. Dragoneers will consume less MP when using forces and will more likely to resonate. However, the Shining Dragon's MP will gradually deplete over time and you will be unable to switch with characters or flee from battle. Hold L1 and R1 to change from the Shining Dragon back to Yuma. If you try to perform the action when MP is low or fully depleted, the Shining Dragon may go berserk. The Shining Dragon will attack allies and foes indiscriminately when he is out of control. Use Dragon Shift appropriately and keeping track of your remaining MP. I love first boss battles because they're just so like... Oh, great, well done.
Alright! Power is mine!
Roast it. Yeah, there's lots of dragons in this game. This game is about dragons, basically. Dragons fighting dragons.
Looks like the coast is clear.
Looks that way. Thank you, Yuma. You were a big help. Let's go report back to Burroughs now, huh?
There's no need to return to town. We can give our report right here, actually.
If I was a cosplayer, this game would just be my dream. Like, there's so much lace and layering. This would be a cosplayer's dream.
I've been made, eh?
Perfect Kitty. I've never actually played a Shining game before. This is my first one, and I enjoy the Tale series, so I'm actually really enjoying
Captain
this
Burroughs,
one. It feels
what are you
really
doing?
smooth.
Begging your forgiveness, my lady. Killing monsters wasn't the only thing you were doing out here.
And you can romance people, Izzy. There's a romance option. Like, I am sold.
You understand?
I see. That's why you were so adamant about this.
Yep. Figured a monster sighting was as good a chance as I was gonna get.
I suspected as much.
I'm going to London Pride on Saturday.
Captain
Saturday.
Burrows, don't you think that's extremely unfair to
I
you?
bought the best jacket for it. I'm very excited. Even though it's going to be 30 degrees, I'm going to sweat my way through because this jacket is perfection.
You tell him too, Kirika, how it's an affront to the Shining Dragon's honor or something.
You can, Joe. In fact, I'll turn them on for you after this cutscene, just so that you can see them.
Presence, his holy splendor.
Yeah, Hannah. Yeah, right.
I knew
Right.
Sir Burroughs' plan, but said nothing, so that I might live.
I
in
have
his
cosplayed. I
radiance
did a
again.
live stream dressed as Aloy, and I attended Pride last year dressed as Aloy.
I'm not certain I have any place chastising the good captain for his actions.
Lay eyes on... Whatever. Fine. Fine. We'll talk about it later. Let's just head back to the castle for now, okay? And I'll be sure to mention it to my father. How bravely you fought alongside us, Yuma.
Yeah.
So you can't change the voice acting during cutscenes, but you could even pause during battle and change them if you wanted to. Oh, I don't think we've got any VO coming up. We'll see.
Yeah.
Here we go. Can you romance as a dragon? Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I have not tried that. And if we... Electrocute that little cat now. Oh, I don't know. Was that a critical? What just happened? Must have got a critical hit with that one. It's very Tailsy, but then that's fine for me because I like the Tails games. But because this one is so music plays such a strong theme in this one. I feel like it's also a little bit Eternal Sonata, which was also by the Tails team, but was bloody incredible. So yeah, it's got real Eternal Sonata vibes as well, just because of the music elements in this. Oh, the hand stuff. Quite a few people in this chat are also part of my Twitch community, so we're very used to talking to each other. So there can sometimes let in jokes pop up in chat, but it's from the Twitch community. Battle system's lovely. I know, obviously, in this live stream we've just started the game, so you've seen about a gazillion tutorials, but it feels very comfortable.
Enemy approaching.
All right.
Yeah, link to the demo is in the video description, as always. Yeah, right in. Enemy Link! Oh, jeez. We've got a whole host of them now. Let's keep them away from Philica so she can, Thank you. Bit of healing. Never goes right. blame people like that. Rude. I said that. I thought it looked very Chocobo-y as well. It is not Chocobo. Yuma leveled up. That's good. Kirika has leveled up and learned a new. Oh, sweet. Let's add it. You've learned Royal Attract. All enemies will target Sonya more. I'll give it to you, but if you abuse it and die a lot, I'll take it off you. Yeah. Magic drops a giant rock on the target, causing it to stumble. Yeah, go for it. A Wise game in a long time, actually. One on my Vita was probably the last one I played. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've played a Wise. Risky encounters. When a risky encounter occurs, the enemy starts first and the player is unable to perform actions for a time. Risky encounter likely to happen when the enemy encounters you from behind. The battle will begin at a disadvantage, so be careful when moving. Hours is a pretty good length for a JRPG. It's very, very few games that will stumble into my life now where I'm like, yay, yeah. 90 hours. Because the reality is I'm just not going to be able to fit that into my life. And that's just the way, it's just the way things are now.
How's it going? Welcome.
It is not a direct port, no. It has had some work done to it, so it is not a direct port.
This one. Have a nice day.
Save. I don't know, Monty. I'm at the very beginning. I am where you see me in the game now, which is the very beginning. So I'm afraid I don't always have the answers for you.
Welcome back.
Yeah, like Persona, and I love Persona 5, but when a game is like a flat 100 hours, it's just like, oh. I mean, you probably could go in. Alright, Emma, calm down. Cheeky. It's like that. You look beautiful. You know what's also beautiful? This fish. And you're like, that's not a compliment. I'm super happy to see Vesperia. Vesperia is a really, really good Tales game. Really good Tales game. Emma's got a shopping problem. No idea what's going on. We're just shopping. Food shopping. How did I didn't do this quest yesterday. How did I end up on this quest? Yeah, that's how I played it as well, Frank. I played it on 3DS. It's a good one. I really, really liked this.
Welcome back.
Let's heal.
Get some rest.
Okay, that's one more for JRPG bingo. Resting, camping has a theme.
Yeah.
How do you do?
Oink.
All right.
Yeah, 3DS was, and it was really hard to find. Like, it was in such short supply. It used to be like 80, 90 pounds because second hand was like the only way to buy it.
All right.
Yeah, I could probably learn a few things from Emma Epic. I see you back there.
All right.
Sparkling and stuff. Chicken? What are you doing?
All right.
Are you Extravision, Marco, in South Africa? Is that your main, like, retailer? Or have I just made that up off the top of my head? That one was free, but I imagine probably later in the game there'll be a cost. It's probably just throwing me a bone because I'm early on in the game. Oh, yeah. It's all like the Yakuza is the Japanese mafia.
I don't know what I'm going to do with you, old friend. Begging your pardon, Majesty. You know how it is. I just had to see the Shining Dragon's power for myself.
Oh, sure, we're talking about Tales of the Abyss.
I understand Captain Burrow's reasoning.
Shining
and I
Refrain,
don't think
Shining
it would have
Resonance
caused
Refrain
comment.
is very similar
Not
to
right now.
a series of JRPGs called the Tales series. In terms of their
But I will say this.
actually their
You have
aesthetics,
fought with us, and
their
you
color
fought as hard
palettes,
as anyone
and
else.
their battle systems in particular.
There's no need to doubt Yuma's strength. Don't you agree?
It was
Captain?
worth quite a lot of money back then, Shortbread, because it was very, very short supply. It was worth a lot of money.
Is that so? Yes.
Do you know what,
Briggs.
Adam? I'm
What's
actually
happening?
really enjoying
What's
it.
your assessment
I
of
thought it
Yuma's
was going to be really
performance?
cookie cutter. So cookie cutter is a phrase for when JRPGs were really basic. It's like you could just take a cookie cutter and everything turns out the same.
With
But
all
I'm
due
actually gonna
respect,
keep
of
on
course,
playing it.
I have to disagree.
I'm really enjoying it.
From where I was standing, it seemed to me the Shining Dragon was a weapon of last resort. He hesitated, flinched under pressure.
Haven't played many of the Fire Emblem games, no.
That's...
Yuma, answer me. You're afraid of your power.
And with
aren't you?
Asbel, it's actually one of my favourite. That, I do like Vesperio as well. Vesperio is really
Afraid.
good.
You may be right. The dragon's power does frighten me, since...
Since?
Still 50 quid. Jeez.
Since I
I'm playing the full game.
Ah, you've got your reasons, I suppose. But let me tell you, boy, until that changes, you're a liability, and you'll have a hard time fighting. And that's all I've got to say on the matter, Majesty.
Very well. I have no reason to doubt your assessment.
I mean, it's peak anime, Brad. It's exactly what I expect from a JRPG.
But father!
Yeah, I'm liking like the romance
awesome.
abilities and how the links work. The
Suggest
battles
you return
feel
to the
very,
SEGA
very
Inn and take a
smooth.
well-deserved rest.
Am
And
I
it's
understood?
so mental that I want to see
Yes,
where this
sir.
is all going.
If you'll excuse us.
Why does he turn into a dragon? Why does the other lady have 3 dragon mechs that she commands with a lance that is also a flute?
The boy
so many
fears
unanswered
nothing
questions.
More than the shining dragon.
So many unanswered
It carries
questions.
its soul within his breast. What a life that must be.
Not exactly your typical trials of boyhood, are they?
I trust you've seen the Galeritz reports by now. About the Princess Excella, these Draco Machina.
Yeah, so she's the lady. So you can now play as her in the new content that's come with this being a remake or a remaster. And she's the one that has these 3 Draco Machinas. And it is something like, it's like, you know, with the dragon flute.
Unless
mental.
I've missed my guess, the Imperials are making ready to change the face
Because
of this world,
anime.
Rose.
I mean, that's very much what it is. Sorry, I'm so sweaty. It's actually running down the back of my chair. This is I've got a leather chair.
With those Draco Machina running unchecked, the Shining Dragon may well be our last hope.
This is gross.
We must have Yuma's aid. Everything rests on that boy's shoulders. Providence help
Dragon
him.
Machina.
Hey, Sonia. Why did you talk me up like that to your dad? You made me sound like a way bigger deal than I actually
Dude, you turn
am.
into a dragon.
Would he have gotten, mad?
Literally a
If
dragon.
you hadn't covered for me, I mean.
No, father's not like that at all. And I wasn't covering for you. I was believing in you. I do believe in you.
Where's my sun? I've got the
Deep down,
blinds
you
down.
have a brave heart.
It's just warm.
Huh? But I'm not brave at all.
Yes, you are. You didn't want to fight with us, right? You were scared, but you fought anyway. That you can always be better than the person you were yesterday, Yuma. So please, believe in yourself.
Yeah.
To get my harmonic tuned. Okay. Oh, before going to work. Awesome. I hope work is good for you today. Yeah, like, oh, I'm not very special. No, you turn into a dragon.
Hi.
She's from Asia. That's kind of cool.
Good day.
Alright, let's see where we're heading. Around here, fine.
Hey there.
Benji. Needed tuning. Performers of the Dragon. Good night. Oh, there's more dragons, Timmy. It's not just me. It's many dragons. Alright, Lal's Studio. Lal's a tuner who deals in all types of weaponry like Yuma's Vandalhorn. Requesting him to change the tuning will greatly alter the functionality of the weapon. Tunings can be obtained by fulfilling requests from Fernando. Find the tuning that works for you. Alright. Dragons for days. Oh, so if you're a Tales series fanboy, I think you'll really like this. But I was saying earlier on, I'm getting real Eternal Sonata vibes. Because it's got music running through it as sort of a theme. And obviously Sonata was Tales' team as well, so... Tunings have proficiencies. The more you use when in combat, the more its proficiency will increase. You can also inject the energy of a dragon score to greatly increase proficiency. There are a number of different dragon scores. The one you will need differ according to the tuning. Okay. I was terrible at Absolver, Sammy. Like, I was just terrible at it. I think I'm going to end up streaming this on Twitch, Bardsley, actually. I'm going to ask SEGA when their embargo is officially lifting, because I think I'd like to carry this one on.
Welcome.
Okay.
What did you have in mind?
So, for example, we could change our weapon to a Sky Roar, which has an increased attack speed, but this one automatically blocks when there's no other actions taking place, which for me at the beginning of a game is probably better, and it's also stronger. So we could change this to the Tundra Baton. Ice Element. This one adds extra attacks, and I quite like a quick combo. Increases the effect of healing or shortens the casting time. That's actually quite good, but that actually ups her magic as well, which is good. That does bring her... You know what, I'm gonna... Let's just do it and see what happens. And we don't really have any other aspects, that's fine.
Come back anytime. How's it going?
All right.
I don't think we're going to get to him, Marco. I'm only allowed to show up until the end of chapter 2, which should be enough for this live stream, but I don't think we're going to get to him. Personally. I'm really excited for Dragon Quest XI. I think Dragon Quest XI and Life is Strange are going to be my games of September. Which says a lot about my type of games, to be honest.
Everyone, remain calm. Get the wounded indoors and into the back room.
Supplies, medical supplies. Do we have any bandages left?
Like as she shouted supplies and was like, I need to be more specific.
Hey, what's going on? What happened?
A dragon attack, milady. It swooped down on us right outside the city walls.
A dragon? Could it be a Draco Machina?
No. I can't feel any of them nearby.
Good. Kirika, you can sense that?
Yes, Your Radiance. All dragon souls emit an
Well, I'll have that
a
just before.
resonance. Divas Magica attune themselves to it so we might commune.
So that doesn't count as a September game.
If any exceptionally potent dragons are nearby, I should be able to feel them.
It's a live dragon then? Not a Machina? I thought the greater dragons all died out 1,000 years ago.
Been calling you bluff, love.
Yes, the tales say as much, but they also say this, that long after a dragon's body and mind fade, the soul endures.
Well, 10 never made it to the West, did it? Dragon Quest 10. That was the online one?
Dragons died out? And something about their souls? Wait.
In your opinion, Venom Snake, you forgot to add in your opinion.
Given the survival of his radiance and the nature of
Because
the
I think
Machina,
it's a fantastic
I
Final
wouldn't
Fantasy game.
exactly discount the possibility of another living dragon.
We're gonna need eyes on it either way. Let's get out there.
Oh no, this is terrible.
Emma, are you okay?
Oh no, dear, it's just, well, I hadn't.
I think 8 was the last time we had a Dragon Quest on PlayStation though, right?
This note.
As well, which has made it slightly
Let's see.
difficult.
Going to gather some
last one was
ingredients
3DS?
back by sunset.
9?
Oh no.
She went outside the city walls before the dragon struck.
No, my baby girl.
We'll find her, Emma. Kirika, with me.
I'll go too. More eyes can only be a good thing, right?
I appreciate
Yeah, but
it,
it's
Yuma.
I
Thank
don't
you.
like that
Now,
particular
come on.
one, AD. That I don't recommend that. If people ask me where to start with Final Fantasy, I always tell them start with 15 because it's designed to be new, and then if you like that, then do the 10 HD remaster because it's more of the old turn-based system with beautiful music, worlds, characters, and story. And then if they enjoy that, then I tell them to go back to the classics. Only because I find that if you've never played a JRPG before, you might struggle with how slow those original PlayStation 1 games are. And they are slow.
Well, I don't particularly see any dragons. Perhaps it left?
That's good. Let's find her before...
Hey, you guys, you're out looking for Primula, right? Because I saw her a couple hours ago.
And the Blight Below. Or the Blight Below, or there's something... Oh.
Really? Do you know which
Yeah, that
mission
new
it's
Dragon
on?
Quest title
Please, tell us everything.
is a doozy.
I think she was bound for the
Toriyama?
plains.
Yes, he does.
Probably the Ladlam Caverns on the far side. She goes out there alone a lot.
I feel bad for you then, Garden State Boss.
Ugh, that's far too dangerous.
Your loss.
And she's been doing this
Great
regularly?
games out there where you
We can ask questions
lots of different
later.
types of
Right
characters
now,
for different
we should
types of
hurry
people.
after her.
Yeah, that's why the HD remaster is the best one to start with retro. Well, that's the key to winning Final Fantasy VIII as well. Just stock up on the same thing. That's how I play 8. So that's no different.
All right.
If you've grinded, you've got the money, buy the potions. That's it's not abnormal.
Yes.
It is finished. It's extra DLC. It's the, I'm not having this argument again. Absolutely, it is. I mean, I played the game and I understood the story, so really weird. King, both of them did. Both did. auto regen for 10 as well. That was also a thing.
Let us do our best, everyone.
Get ready. Here they come. I shall be your
That takes care of it.
In your opinion, Corey, I didn't think it got boring at all.
Here they come. Come at me.
My mother nature.
Fun, aren't you? Ah, yes. I'm not going to be able to fit Valkyria Chronicles in as well, am I? Like, I'm just not. I'm going to have to do, I've got Yakuza Kiwami 2, I've got Dragon Quest, and Life is Strange. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit it in.
Enemy approaching.
Is there no other way? Watch this! Take this!
15's my top 3. 8, 10, 15. They're my top 3 Final Fantasy games. Oh, if I remember rightly, the 3DS charger is proprietary, isn't it? As in you can't just use any other charger. Ooh, I don't think I even know where mine is now I think about it. Yes, that is so true. You're always so scared to use your Mega Elixirs because there might be a boss you need them later on, and then you get to the end of the game and you've just got so many of them left, and you're like, Mega Elixirs! Mega Elixirs! It's very, very... Yeah, that's one of those JRPG things.
I'm bored.
Yeah, these Thursday live streams are a bit... yeah, they're not great if you're trying to save money because we're forever showing different games. I'm looking forward to Dylan. I like BioWare and I like Destiny. So if BioWare can infuse the sense of what they are as a studio with an online world like Destiny, I'm game. I'm game for that. So I'm going to be watching that one very closely. I'm a terrible item hoarder. There was one JRPG, I think it might have been World of Final Fantasy, where it said, you can sell this. And it was just such a blessing. It was like, yes, the game has clearly told me which items have a use and which don't. And that it is okay to sell this item. And that was just a blessing. Campfires! You can rest by inspecting campfires located around Alfheim. Use them as a base of operations on your journeys. Guys, there's no one for JRPG bingo. You can use your Alchemy Rappel taught to you at camp. Use it to stock up on items and aspect pieces. Gotcha, man, how'd you cope? I'd have a panic attack if I was using like Mega Elixirs, so like, here you go. I liked World of Final Fantasy. I liked what it did. I'd like to see another. Right, this is some of the romancing, the relationship building stuff. You're going to see it in play now. Camping. You can rest for a night by camping. Invite a fellow party member for a late night chat. Discover new sides to your companions. So you can like...
Oh, Yuma.
need something?
So, but then you can like be like, actually, I'd rather talk to this one.
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you guys pick. Who do you want to talk to? Sonia, Kilika. Which one would you prefer to talk to? The moment Sonia is selected. There was some chat about BioWare and Dragon Age on Twitter yesterday. Bardsley says Sonia, Cohen says Sonia. That means you guys are most up to date. It's sort of starting. It starts the path. Everyone's saying Sonia. Both. Well, right now we can pick one. Okay. So I believe we'll do a bit of alchemy. Then when we rest, you get a chance to talk to that person. So, what do we need to make? We don't need to make any of this. Any aspect stuff? Warrior strength. Ooh. I'll make one of them.
Right.
Decreases MP cost of a healing force by 40. That's amazing. But that's really difficult to get. Well, you could have just said not Sonia. Sorry, I thought that's what it would be a lot of. The other one is what they'd say. Night events. When you invite a character who you want to be closer with, a night event can occur. Is that what they're calling it? Night events are opportunities. What is the Peggy on this game? To become closer with your companions. You might find out something surprising about them.
Hey, what's got you up so late?
Nothing. I just thought we could talk a little.
Waifus and husbandos. That is the correct terminology.
Sure. I was a little bored myself.
For anyone questioning us.
Still, I was kind of surprised you wanted to talk to me alone.
What are you now? It's nice.
Oh, sorry if that was weird.
No, it's fine. I wasn't actually bothered, just you kind of made me nervous.
Okay.
This is probably the first time we've had a normal conversation, huh?
Now that you mention it, yeah. But it doesn't really feel like it's the first.
I kind of know what you mean. It's like I already know you.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that's it. You're really easy to talk to, Sonia.
Maybe. I wonder why. Well, anytime you feel like talking like this, you can come find me. I'd be glad to.
I think it's about 40, Josh. I think Domino said earlier. Well, it is a JRPG, Susan. Let's see if that, out of interest, has done anything for the bond diagram. No, we're just good friends. found footprints. A dragon soul, but slightly different. There's a lot of JRPGs that do romance, as in where you can pick the character. There aren't not in the JRPG series. I guess Persona is probably the lead, right? Otherwise, it's pretty much a determined path if there is a romance. But if you've got any, let me know. I like Sonia forever. A couple of people have said they don't like the voice actor. I thought it was quite good. Oh, honey should play visual novels. It's like you don't even know me, honey. Honey. I am on my second run through of Domino on Mystic Messenger. I've got a whole section for these damn things. I obviously have Love 365, Haruki, Samurai Love Ballad as well. I've then got the Kyoto Winds and Edo Blossoms both for Vita. Psychedelic Butterfly, Norn. I've got a few others I cannot remember as well. I'm into my visual novels. Did you get the outfits in this game? We did. We had a look at them earlier on. We put a few bikinis on, you know, just for... Yes. Oh, I love me some Atomy trash. Mystic Messenger is life right now. Venus Club, stop it. If you're talking about Anne from Persona, it's Makoto. Makoto is best. Makoto. Although I think I talked about this on one of the Tuesday chat lists. I accidentally romanced Anne. And then Makoto appeared, and I was like, no! A superior waifu.
All right. We've been spotted. Yes. Here we go.
Oh my. Actually, it's Sarah who works at Atlas, who I work for, like, who has helped us get this for today's live stream at SEGA. She's the one that got me into Atomy games. But I am quite an Atomy fan. Futaba's got little sister vibes for me.
We've been spotted.
Well, I didn't think I was romancing Anne. It was like next thing you know, on the rooftop, it's like, Anne is your girlfriend. You're like, no, God no. Anne never been needy. Yeah, I can't romance Chie either. It's...
Get ready. Here they come. I shall
What are these guys? Got my ass kicked. Yeah, these guys plenty like magic attacks. I think I might just Ryuji. Yeah, I think that means I did string Anna Long, and I do feel a little guilty for it, but at the same time. You switch to the banner option. I'm with you! I'm actually surprised Persona's never done that. I like Naoto. I do like Naoto. Right, so... Yeah, let me get this chest first, then, mate. So why is there a dead end?
Get ready. Here they come. Enemy approaching.
Why is there a dead end? Oh, Kanji friend. Romance isn't quite the same, is it? Cute, but no dice. That is the one thing I did love about 15. Well, I loved it all, but it was... Especially in a JRPG, I had never had a sense of friendship like I got from that game. And I absolutely bowled me over. It was just done so well. It was just nice to see like that focus on friendship and have it portrayed so well. I don't know. For me personally, I just thought that was a bit special.
Get ready.
No, that thing kicked my ass last time. We're just gonna run on by. Well, that depends who you're asking on Tumblr. So, it depends. Uh-oh, here we go. He looks fun. Ignis is love and Ignis is life. Well, I got my piece of artwork was Noxus that I got yesterday. No, day before yesterday. It's amazing. Let's have a crack at it. Some dragon on dragon action. Ooh, that. Oh, jeez. Wait. This makes me feel like this is one of those battles you can't win. Whoa. That was like a 2-hit down. Christ. Real? Can I run? No. I mean, I'll have a crack at it, but... revive for a certain amount of time. Cause like I'm doing damage, but that is... Oh, God, I could do without losing... I could do without losing my healer. Wizard needs food. I don't think I've got anything for... Like, I've not even got anything for, like, MP regain. This can't be... This has got to be one of those ones you can't break. No, I'm still too early to have a res. I was a one-hit KO pretty much. Why is it roaring? Don't roar. If this is a real boss battle, that is one hell of a spike.
I understand.
Yeah, like he died like a one-hit KO. Yeah, one hell of a spike. Oh Christ, here we go. Ooh. Wow, that actually is a game over. That is a massive, massive spike. Oh. Oh, what? I guess it's back to the camp. Wow. Oh, not while I'm in battle, you bastard. No! he's a bit more of a damage dealer. That is one hell of a fight. No, the targetful areas. Yeah, we're gonna get him.
I understand. I'll take his lead. I will protect you.
Don't know what good friend does, but if it keeps you alive now. Oh, it's a Regan. Regen. I can't afford to lose her with my Hun, I swear to God, if I see you wasting any more magic on anything that isn't healing me, I'm gonna scream at you. I'm getting this. I am ending this stream by killing this dragon, I swear to God. Don't waste your magic though. Get away. Sorry, you've now all noticed that I'm not looking at the chat on this before. I'm sorry. But stop wasting your magic. Okay, at least that got me away.
Behold our power! Revealing power! Are you safe? I will protect you. Together we can do it.
I really want to do this. No! Note to self, don't look at the chat, Holly. Dragon is only concerned. Please don't go into second phase. Oh, I hate that Sung didn't get any XP. I mean, she didn't do anything. I didn't have any revival meds on me. I just didn't have, like, I'd say a Phoenix down because that's obviously where I'm from. But I don't have a Phoenix down or anything on me.
Miss I was so scared.
You were scared.
Hey,
You weren't playing in front of 400 people.
Nothing's gonna hurt you now, okay?
Silly little girl.
I don't understand. The dragons are gone. Where could this one have come from?
It probably came from a dragon soul.
Huh? You said something like that before, too. Do you know something we don't, Yuma?
Yeah. When I was at Galeritz, I saw
There have been
them
quite a lot of trophies that
making
pop early
things
in the game and you just hadn't seen them
with
because I
dragon
always
souls,
get
I
my
mean.
save files ready for live streaming, so they'd already popped.
I didn't realize it at the
Oh,
time.
thank you, mods.
One of them looked an awful lot like...
A dragon? Impossible! That can't...
That is a possibility.
What do you mean?
I came here to kick ass and drink Diet Coke, and I'm all out of Diet Coke. I'm literally out of Diet Coke and I'm so warm.
behave unusually after death. When a dragon dies, its body decays, its mind passes on, but the soul crystallizes into a physical, tangible form.
Such a
If the
JRPG.
Empire's been researching ways to weaponize dragon energy, they're probably using these solid souls somehow. It only makes sense.
It doesn't make sense.
That's not all I saw. They're implanting regular monsters with dragon souls to power them up, too. They even tested what happens when you try it with a human subject.
That's grotesque. The Empire can't be allowed to continue those experiments.
I'm fine that it didn't have a second phase epic.
Miss Sonia, it hurts when you squeeze that tight.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a scary thought, so
If we're all done here, we should head
Yep,
back.
I want to just to a save point.
Right. Come along now, Primula. Emma will be glad to see you safe.
Okay.
To a save point.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't even revive her after the battle. That is rude.
Enemy approaching.
Be a revival med.
Enemy approaching.
Right, we're just running back
Enemy approaching.
so that I can save and end this live stream. Because I don't fancy doing that again when I finally play this game on my own.
We've been spotted.
Right, see that save point? I'm going gunning for it.
Yes.
Any cutscene.
Care for a
No,
song?
I'm saving. Right, since we're pretty much at the end, what I am going to do is what I nearly always do. And is there a way to exit out from here? No. Okay. So I'm just going to and then reopen it, and then I'm just going to show you the refrain mode, just so that I'm not going to play it, I'm not allowed, but I will show you how it is accessed. So for people who are watching and didn't know, Shining Resonance came out in 2014 on PlayStation 3. It never came to the West, so they're making Shining Resonance Refrain, which is updated graphics and a new mode as well called Refrain Mode. With 2 of the NPCs in the original Shining Resonance, you can now play as them in a different part of the story. You shouldn't play the refrain mode until you have done the main story, because it won't make sense and there'll be spoilers. Also, you haven't seen this, so... I'm gonna skip it because I'd rather you watched it yourself, but it's very Japanese. So basically you just go to new game, and these are the 2 characters you will get to play as for refrain mode. And that's just basically how you select it. It's not intertwined or anything like that. But you just go to new game and you pick everyone you want to play as. So if you have played Shining Resonance but you played it in Japanese, which yeah, some of you do, I can't do that myself personally, then you can go straight to refrain mode. But the refrain mode is new for the PlayStation 4. Like this remake of the game. Well, remaster. It's a remaster with new content. So. Violence, yeah. Everyone's got music instruments. It's all very Japanese, isn't it? It's all very Japanese. Well, there you go, everybody. That's me coming to the end of this Thursday's live stream. For next Thursday, I'm not entirely sure what we're going to be playing at the moment. I've got a couple of ideas. Maybe Divinity Original Sin Definitive Edition on PlayStation 4 if we can get it in time. Lots and lots of new Sims content came out this week. So I'm actually tempted to do a PlayStation Access Sims live stream. I did one previously where I made everybody from the Access team. So I'm kind of tempted to do another one and, you know, use some of the new theme packs like cats and dogs, just because I think that would be funny. But we'll see. We shall see. I'll have a think about this weekend. And see. Yep, Red Faction's a choice, actually. There's actually quite a lot of... it's not as much. But thing is, I can't do a poll because I don't know what I can get. And honestly, I spend most of my Monday or Tuesday desperately calling publishers like, can I have this game? Can I have this game? And then they've got to go and get permission before they say, yeah, it's... Yeah, I start off all my weeks desperately like calling people being like, have you got a game? Have you got a game? SEGA were absolute heroes. Domino suggested that we play Shining Resonance, and I gave SEGA a call and they were like, yeah, absolutely. I was like, lifesavers, thank you. Because the point of the Thursday live stream is to always play games that are coming out or about to come out or have just come out, to really showcase stuff that you might not know is happening because it's not massive. So that's why I try and do these. Right, on that thing, I'm off. Yeah. I think Nathan and Dave will be back on Monday with another stream from them. I'll be back on Thursday. I live stream on my own Twitch channel if anyone wants to come and join me. My next live stream on there is Sunday. I'm actually going home to Wales tomorrow to have some dental work done. And then Saturday is Pride, so I'm not live streaming on the next 2 days. So, yeah, thank you very much to the moderators, Domino and Official Mike G, our community moderators, and the PlayStation moderators who are also here. I'm turning my fan on, you're right. That is lovely. So warm. Thank you very much to the moderation team for helping out as well. I will likely see you guys next Thursday. Game still TBC, but as always, I'll post what game we are playing on the community section of the YouTube channel. So you can just go to the YouTube channel, go to the community in the top heading, and you can find what game we'll be playing there. Otherwise, we'll announce it on Twitter. Thank you very, very much, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed Shining Resonance. I actually really enjoyed this. I will probably carry on playing this on my Twitch channel because I've enjoyed it that much. But yeah, that dragon was an asshole. But we won. We won. Giant lizard. Goodbye, everybody.